Okay, so today is my first cross country race. The main question is, what do you need? So, to answer that question, we're going to do a cheeky what's in the bag with Ryan.
So, beneath me, I have laid out everything that I normally take to a cross country race. We'll start from the right. You just need a bag to carry all your little bits and pieces in. Ideally, spikes. Get some, they're only about 30 to 50 pounds. These little, I don't actually know the correct term for this, I'll pop it on the screen. But normally you'd pop these on here, then you can undo them. But you can easily run in trail shoes if you're a total beginner, but it just means you might be a bit more wary on the corners and things, you might slip a little bit. I've also packed a towel because you're going to get muddy. This is an essential, but there's a little tripod seat. You just whip it out, get your shoes on, pop it straight in the bag. Also make sure you pack a little bit of, it's kind of a pathetic little first aid kit, just in case you get spiked or fall over or something, because if you're going to fall over and hurt yourself, it'll be at a cross country race, it's not going to be like a park run. Remember the number? You normally get given this at the event, but for this series you get given one number at the start, and then you've got to look after it for the entirety of the thing, so that's 4 months worth of wear. So it's a bit nasty. Also make sure you get some spare shoes and comfy socks for afterwards, because you're going to get absolutely soaked. Safety pins, they'll probably have safety pins there, so most of this, everything you see here is what I'll be taking today. Is there anything in this pile that you are unsure of what it's used for?
I guess the length of spikes.
They normally go up in 3, so I've got 6, 9, 12 and 15. I think it goes up to the highest of 15 millimeters. Normally, if you're unsure on the day, just whack 15s in. Normally the drier it is, the shorter you go.
I know it, but if I hadn't spoken to you about cross country, I'd be very confused why you have tape in your bag.
Yeah, I didn't actually mention the tape, but normally we'd bring some kind of like duct tape, electrical tape, and then normally once you get your shoes on, you just wrap it around your shoe a couple of times just to cover the laces and things, because you do see people's shoes just in the mud stuck, and then you're just running in the socks, so definitely bring some tape, even though this is optional. What are you expecting on your first ever cross country?
I'm expecting it to be carnage, so I feel like we're going in at the deep end of this one. It's going to be like the worst conditions ever. I don't think there's any cool like river jumps in this one, which I think that's a good thing, but I'm also like, could have been cool. But yeah, I'll be borrowing some spikes for this, so thank you, Kelly, because I just wanted to see if I actually liked it before I actually invest in getting my own.
But yeah, if you're part of a running club, there's definitely going to be most likely a cross country league around you, and normally with running clubs they can normally subsidise part of it or all of the entry fees. If you haven't done any yet, you should definitely give it a go. But let's just pack all of this away and let's get to the course. We are getting ready. Hayley's doing a little first ever cross country warm up. Looks like a nice course. We'll be running around all these lakes. I say all these, I think there's only 2. The women are doing 2 big laps and 1 small lap around the lake. The men are doing 4 big laps. So as you can see on the course, it's absolutely pan flat. So for Hayley's first one, should be nice and easy. It's exciting though. The women are doing 6k, the men are doing 10k. Roughly, they're always short, so only time will tell. But Hayley's gonna go for the win today. How did you find it, Hayley? Your first ever cross country?
It's okay, it's definitely different to a normal road race though.
Did you pace it well?
It started well, then it dipped loads, and then I think I brought it back a bit.
So yeah, we'll pop stats here for you for all the little...
Yeah, you can laugh at that 3rd K, I think it was.
She's not muddy at all. Look at that. No, literally no mud.
Gotta dodge them. I think.
Question is, everyone wants to know, would you do one again?
See, the thing is, when I got to the finish line, everyone was like, that wasn't that bad. And it wasn't that bad, but it's like, what's bad? So
well, that was the flattest one you could ever do.
I think I will. But yeah, the men are going to have definitely a muddier race than I did, so... I don't think I'm competitive enough to pit people off throughout. I just go for it at the end, so that's what I need to work on. Now, it's Ryan's turn. And hopefully it's not too churned up and slippy. I did slip once, but luckily didn't stack it, so...
But yeah, 4 laps. It's not going to be a very fun one.
Yeah, I felt dizzy on 2.
Hayley's course was short, so hopefully mine's just as short.
Yeah, as well, when you put spikes on for the first time, they're cool on the mud, you do feel better. But as soon as you go on any kind of like gravel, it sounds like you're just breaking the ground. It's awful.
Hopefully I survive. Last cross country race for the Birmingham League, and we'll probably get demoted, but I just need to run better. I did the first lap and then like the next 3 it was just survival. I think it was just because it might have been the last one, so everyone's like, go for it.
Well done, Fred!
That was a shocker. Oh man, I hate it. The flat ones feel worse than the hilly ones.
We might actually use the first aid kit today because Ryan got spiked.
I did get midway through lap 2 down the front of the car. Well, no, down the front of the shin. Don't know if you can pick it up. It's not actually that bad.
Yeah, at least you're not dripping blood. But
it didn't, what's it called? It didn't like cut the skin.
Yeah, it's just a poke.
To be fair, I probably was where I should be, but I was like every lap I was getting worse and worse and worse.
Ryan's a bit muddier than me. I don't know if that it probably says something about it. I've been speaking to people and this is definitely a nice easing in course. So remember, like and subscribe. Okay, so that's our XC day complete. We'll pop up how the women and men's team have done.
Hell yeah.
To anyone thinking about doing cross country, I'd say give it a go if you like a challenge. It's definitely more like fulfilling than a road race.
Now Hayley's gonna buy some spikes for next year.
I need to get kitted out. And I need to get better at pushing throughout. I think my tip to my future self will be don't look at your watch and just
go on position.
Yeah, just keep hipping people.
On to our next adventure.